Jeez Louise, the freaking bugs are already after me. Today, guys, we're gonna be using some live bait to catch the fish, hopefully. And also talking about iCast. It's happening right now, this week in Orlando, Florida. Go over a whole bunch of things that they got shown off over there. And then also why I'm not there. See out on the water. So today, guys, we got, we're gonna try some flukes or jerk shads, whatever you wanna call them. I found this little mini one that I didn't know Z-Man made them this small. The only problem was I had a hard time finding a jig head that matched up. So I'm using like a jig head that I normally use for like shrimp, which is kind of convenient because we also have live shrimp with us today. We're not going home skunked for sure, right? Right? And it's gonna be an incoming tide all day that we're out here. What is it? Oh, it's strong, whatever it is. Stay out of the weeds. Oh, it's a big red, guys. Oh, guys. What a way to start the day, boys. Come here, buddy. That is a nice red. Oh, no, 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 no. I need a little bit more. Oh, boys, check it out. Oh. Whoo. Well, well, well. What a start. That was literally our second cast back here. Again, we got an incoming tide right here. So this little throat, there's all kinds of like probably predator fish just stacked up right here waiting for the little bait fish to come in. And this right here is our predator that we were looking for. Oh. That is a solid red, dudes. Check out. Any guesses? How big? Oh, he's feisty still. And we got him on that little tiny Z-Man jerk shad. It's like a 3-inch jerk shad. I didn't even know they made those little 3-inch jerk shads. I was looking at baits, just kind of perusing around, and I came across them and was like, wait a minute. $25 almost, yeah, 25 if I pinch, a little bit over 25. That is sweet. Now, do we keep them and take them home for some dinner? He's got one spot on each side. 25, man, that's a solid fish. I kind of want to keep him, but. So I do think we're gonna go ahead and dispatch him and we're gonna put him in the cooler, guys. If I was gonna keep fish today, it would be a red. So let's go ahead and humanely put him out of his misery. Get back to fishing. Thank you, buddy. Really appreciate you. So while we're letting this guy bleed out, before we put him in the cooler, let's talk about iCast, or get started and talk about iCast, because we got a lot to go over. So first and foremost, why is Watch and Flop not over there at iCast 2026 this week? Because you guys will be seeing it after the fact, because I always film my episodes a week ahead. To be brutally honest, I didn't know I could go. You know, I've been told that it's a vendor brand professional event only. I don't sell fishing stuff, I don't build fishing stuff, and I'm certainly not a professional. So I didn't even think about it. It wasn't until I was in the DMs with Native, we were just talking about some other stuff, and they had hit me and said, "Are you gonna go to iCast?" And I was like, I honestly didn't know what to say. So, can I go to iCast, you know? And I told them, I was like, nah, I don't think I'm cool enough. That's like literally what I said to Avery. And that's the truth, man. I didn't know if I was even allowed to go. But after they asked me, I was like, okay, well, surely if they're asking me, then it might be acceptable. So I started looking into it, and I think I might try it next year, guys. It would be nice if I could get an in, you know, but I'm not an asker. I don't ask for things. I don't consider myself to be a big like influencer in the sphere of fishing. I'm happy, you know, doing my thing, but I wouldn't turn it down. You know, Native, if you want me out there next year, we can make it happen. I was even thinking, like, when they originally said that, I was like, maybe if I'm like, hey, you know, I'll help you set up the booth, you know, like put me to work, you know, I'll gladly do free labor if I can get into iCast. So balls in your court, Native, if you want to take me up on that next year. If I'm even relevant next year, right? Who knows what the future holds for us. One last look for the big guy. Oh yeah, what a beaut. Thank you, Red, thank you. When you're sad that you're catching big fish and not at iCast. I don't know if you guys can see that, but right there, bunch of boils, little tiny fish, just like this thing. So we're definitely matching the hatch. Did see Mr. Tarpone roll back there. He just did it again. There's a few of them. So I'm gonna try and creep up on them. And again, we're gonna throw this little guy, and if you don't get nothing, we're gonna throw some shrimp. Oh, you want this big juicy shrimp? The shrimp doozy? Oh. I will remember you. Well, Tarpon doesn't seem to give a rat's ass about anything that I have, so. What? That could have been bad. Let's fix that before we get into any kind of issue. My freaking little bolt just backed itself out. I swear, man, this Daiwa reel, that was something that I did see at iCast, was the, they talking about that new BG from Daiwa. Been getting force fed that on every single, a lot, especially on daylight 1 or pre iCast. And it's like, oh yeah, the new Daiwa BG, blah, 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 blah. Out of all the reels I have though, this Daiwa has had the most problems out of all of them. I wouldn't say it's like the end of the world problems. Like, I had to send it back for warranty one time, but this thing has had so many issues. I feel like it's out of all the reels I have, which are Penn, Shimano, PC Fun, this one's probably, it's weird. It lives in a weird, it's like the fussiest one, I should say. It's not bad by any means. It's just the fussiest one. So that was one thing I did see though. That was notable, and it looks good, except for it's like the smallest size I think I saw on their website was like 5,000. Like, I'm not ever gonna need a 5,000 size reel where I fish and how I fish. Oh, we might definitely have a sheeps over there, guys. That's the second shrimp in a row we've lost. Oh, that feels like a red. It is. It's another red. Another red off the shrimpy. Come on, you're blowing up the spot, brother. Ah! I'm gonna have to clean the camera off now. That hook set. Right on the old lippy. Nice little 2 spots on one side, 3 spots on the other. See you, buddy. Thanks for the catch. So what else was noteworthy at iCast? Kayak wise, the only thing I really was like, oh, that's pretty cool, was the Bonafide's new one, what is it? The PW, or no, it's XTR 140P. And the P stands for pedal. They put basically an X range in their gigantic boat. I mean, that thing is like the Titanic, dude. That thing is massive. Which is an interesting, it looks so weird. Like, cause the X range is so compact and it's meant to fold and get out of the way. So to see that little but very efficient and powerful pedal drive system inside that gigantic boat is just, it's kind of funny looking. I think it's a great looking boat. Would I ever need that kind of boat? Probably not. But I was watching Bonafide's video on it, and it seems to be like they recommend you trailer it. I have to load mine in a kayak, or I have to load my kayak in the back of a truck bed for multiple reasons. So if it's not recommended that you bed it in the back of your truck, I'm not probably too interested in it. But they did say that it seems to be like lighter and more purpose-built for if you want to use the pedal drive system. It's pretty cool though that you could like literally fold it up and put it underneath the hatch. That's something that I kind of wondered about this. Like, could you put it underneath the hatch if you wanted to, or if they could? Like, could you have designed this to go up? Like, I open that up and the X range just goes away completely, or for the most part. And I think that's kind of what they did with the that XTR. But it's pretty neat. Like, they have all the gizmos, all the spots for things on that XTR. It's a pretty incredible looking machine. What is this? Come on. Are you gonna actually take the? Are you hooked? He played me. He played me. So that was a very noteworthy kayak. The other one that was definitely all over my feed on Instagram was the Mossa. Had to move the camera overheated. Oh, it's a big sheep. Is it a keeper sheeper? Yeah. Sweet, a sheepshead, guys. Man, we might have a smorgasbord of fish on a sheepshead. Oh, frick. I didn't realize I was in a frickin' tree. I'm in a tree. Oh my God. All right, we're finally back where we were, where we thought we were. Let's see how big this sheepy is. He is 14. Guess what? He's going home, because if we catch a sheep, we don't muck around. We keep them, because they are me and my wife's favorite fish to eat. It's like them, redfish, pompano. That permit that I had the other week, guys, that I caught, that thing was absolutely delicious as well. Very interesting too. It tastes like chicken. It's kind of weird. All right, guys, I don't know where I've left off. I can't do two things at once. I really shouldn't even try. But the Mossa, I think it's a great looking, sorry, just want to make sure you can see me. I think it's a great looking kayak. I think it's a really neat idea having that, you know, drive that is a pedal assist, fish finder, 360 mode. Like, that's pretty slick. But I also think it's the worst thing about the Mossa too, because when you have to take that thing out, because I'm pulling this thing up all the time. You guys don't see it, but this thing is going up and down, up and down, up and down. Everywhere I go, there's like reasons for it to come out and reasons for it to go back in. And I would have to do the same with that, with the Mossa. And in doing that, man, that thing is huge when it comes out. Like, did you see this scupper? It's like a crater in your kayak. So, as cool as it is, it's just not for me. I'm sure it's definitely, most definitely for somebody out there, but not for me. But very cool kayak though. Not a hater by any means. Bait wise, you know, I'm a saltwater only type guy. So I don't really know what kind of bass baits to get hyped about, but as far as like saltwater stuff goes, the thing that I was like most excited about was the Mud Stud from Z-Man. And in particular, they have one color that just looks like, oh my God, it looks like a mullet. And I know there's a million other baits out there that look like mullets, right? But that one looks really, really good. So I'll definitely be ordering those and putting them on the channel, guys, doing a little review with them. All right, let's go get a change of scenery, guys. At least fish this outside, see if there's anything going on out here. That's about all I really noticed out of iCast. You know, I'm sure there's a lot that maybe I missed, and I'm not downplaying anybody else's exhibit or what they brought to iCast. By not talking about it. That's just what stood out to me. Hopefully next year we can go ourselves and I can bring you along and we can do some absurd iCast, you know, video in 2027. We just got to keep this channel relevant, you know, so you guys keep showing up, you keep liking the videos, commenting, sharing them if you can, and we'll get there, baby. We'll be there next year if we keep this momentum up, because we are doing fantastic. Thank you guys so much for all that too. I hope you know. I try and say it every time in the comments, you know. Thank you for showing up, thank you for commenting and all that jazz. It means the world to me. And I'll keep putting out good content for you, or whatever this is. I don't know if it's good. What's up, buddy? I'm over here messing with my cameras. He just came up out of nowhere. Yo, what's up, little dude? Wow. Sitting here dicking with my cameras, all of a sudden, dude's just staring right at me. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for today. We are gonna call it. The bite is just, I've been out here for hours now, sweating my bowels off, and I ain't catch shit. Again, this is what we were using today. Catch that red on. These little scented jerk shad, 3-inch sight flash was what it was called, the color. I had a great time talking with you guys, catching big fish, and I hope you have a great rest of your week. We'll see you next week, baby. Adios.